Right, guys, Casey, I'm with some learners of Centenary Secondary. It's now, what is it, Tuesday, right? Tuesday. It's the second day after it's Monday.
Monday.
It's Monday, sorry, yeah. Today, the Department of Education was supposed to address the students, get to the bottom of what happened on last week, Tuesday, the 4th. I'm here with two learners. I won't give you the names, but learner number one, what happened in assembly today?
As it is, we went for the assembly. They told us that, we should be united as a Centenary family. They spoke about us about periods being longer and the change of times, and other than that, they said being on time to class. Then they spoke about the school dress code of conduct, and then they dismissed all of us.
So did they, anyway address what happened last week, Tuesday?
Not really. All they said was they sorry on the behalf of the Department of Education. They're sorry for what happened. They said they're finding a solution, and then they just carried on speaking about
Okay, let's ask the other learner here. In terms of what happened on that day, did they come and ask you all, anybody had something, try to investigate what happened on that day?
No, they did not. The only thing they spoke about was everyone living as a family in the school, and as well as there was also a comment that was passed when the crowd got a bit rowdy. I'm not sure what her name was, but one of the department's officials stated that if you're not okay with this, you can homeschool.
If you're not okay with what they told you?
Yes.
Which is what?
That we must get on as a family and stuff.
And if you're not okay with it, you're going to get homeschool?
Homeschool.
And
yes.
how did the students react?
They all started making a noise and creating a ruckus.
So to both of you learners here, again I'm going to ask you, the department said to us as parents that they're going to get to the bottom of this, and on Monday they're going to sit with you all and find out exactly what happened on that day. Didn't happen?
No, there was no questions asked to any students at all.
All they said was they're sorry for what happened that day, and they moved on to the next topic, which was school.
So basically you all must become a good family and start living together.
Yes.
Do you not agree that if there's issues between students, we should start talking to each other, get to the bottom of it, to understand it? Isn't that would help you guys as students to get along?
Yes.
It would help, but some of the leaders would not budge. The people who did it us will not.
So were you guys present on the day when this happened, the incident?
I was present.
I was not in school, but I was coming to pick up. I have a cousin in the school.
So you, sir, was present here. You
yes.
Can vouch for African learners turning on you guys.
It wasn't only African learners, it was big men also, big men.
Adults
also that came
African
with
adults.
Us. And yes, my brother, that was also in the school. There was about 15 men that was kicking his head while he was lying on the floor. Also, they tried to stab him. Luckily, this one guy saved him also. I was getting it also. There was men and boys.
So you, as one of the person who was affected, they should have been calling you out for you to find out exactly what happened on the day.
There was plenty of learners. We had questions, but the school said we are not allowed to ask questions or give our comments. We have to keep quiet and listen to what the department.
In the assembly, you weren't allowed to ask questions.
They said we're not allowed to ask questions. We must just stand and listen to what they have to say.
So there was none of you could question them or ask anything.
None of us could question or put our comments. We had questions, but they said we just have to stand quietly and listen to what they have to say.
All right, thank you guys. Thanks for sharing with us. Huh?
No problem.
Right, guys, with another learner here from the school. I know you were at assembly this morning. I just want to hone in on the fact that the school, according to them, said they will discuss with you guys without the teachers what really happened on that day. Firstly, were teachers present there or not present?
The teachers were present there.
Teachers were present?
Yes.
Amongst you?
Yes.
Okay, so they told us no teachers will be present, so you guys could be free to talk. So tell me, regarding the incident on the 4th or whatever happened outside, how did they engage with you? Did they ask for questions about it or try to get to the bottom of it?
They didn't speak about it at all. They just told us that they will be investigating it, but they did not ask us any questions or make us, known to the situation. They didn't allow us to give our input or talk about it. They only gave us a counseling room and they told us about the new changes in the school.
So let's be clear. They didn't open up discussion on that day of what happened to get you guys input?
No, they didn't.
And were you allowed to ask questions or to give comments?
They didn't allow us. They didn't ask us if we had any input. They just cut the conversation there and it was break time.
So another child heard him commenting something about one of the department officials made a comment about which got a bad response from the students, something about homeschooling. What happened there?
If we are not happy with the changes in school, if we do not like the extra time being added on Fridays and the entire week, then we must make the decision ourselves to be homeschooled.
So if you don't like the changes they're implementing, you must decide to get homeschooled.
Yes.
Okay. Regarding the incident on Friday, so there's no real getting to the bottom of what happened. They didn't want to. I heard another student saying they're just preaching, get on with each other.
Yeah, they were telling us that we're brothers and sisters in the school, we are family and stuff like that. They did not want us to give our input. They did not allow us to tell them what happened. They just told us they will be investigating it themselves.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time. Dollar what you must, dollar what you crave, but don't dollar flop, don't dollar with the masala.